When did you have to choose between two lives? I've been a nurse for 9 years at Metro General, night shifts, 12 hours on your feet, coffee that tastes like asphalt, patients who grab your hand at 3 a.m. because they're scared they won't see sunrise. It's brutal, but I loved it. Helping people survive the worst night of their lives, that made me feel like I actually mattered. My younger brother, Jordan, whole different story. Since high school, it was just arrest after arrest. He stole from our mom, used fake checks, got caught with pills, rehab, jail, rinse, repeat. But about 6 months ago, he got clean. Found a job at this distribution warehouse, started showing up to family dinners, even paid mom back some rent money. I let myself believe it was real this time. Then came Tuesday night. It was 2:14 a.m. I was in supply storage restocking gauze when the trauma doors slammed open. Paramedics came charging in with a gurney. Overdose victim. Handcuffed. Barely breathing. I looked over and my heart dropped. It was Jordan. His lips were blue. Foam around his mouth. No recognition in his eyes. Just blank, fading nothing. The medic shouted vitals while pumping his chest. 23-year-old male. Found unresponsive in known dealer's apartment. Suspected fentanyl OD. Seized twice in transit. I couldn't move. Couldn't speak. My supervisor Nina grabbed my arm. "Kelsey, step back. You can't work on family." I nodded but stayed rooted, watching Dr. Walsh intubate him, then work to pump his stomach. I've seen dozens of overdoses before, but watching someone you used to babysit, someone who once followed you around in a Batman cape, nearly die on a stretcher, that hits different. They got him stable but unconscious. That's when Officer Barnes pulled me aside. "We found your number in his phone. Texts suggest you might have helped him get prescription meds. We'll need to investigate." My legs almost gave out. I'd never given Jordan anything, not even Tylenol, but I know how this works. One bad report and I lose my license, my job, everything I've built. 3 hours later, he woke up. I was there holding his hand. His first words, "Kelsey, you gotta help me." "Help you how?" "The cops think I'm a dealer. They're charging me with distribution. I can't go back to prison. I won't survive it." His voice was shaking. He looked like the scared little kid who used to hide under my bed during thunderstorms. Then he said it. "There's a guy in room 4, another OD, no ID, no family. They're calling him John Doe. Just switch our files, put his name on mine on his. He'll be fine, just needs to sleep it off. But me, if I get convicted again, it's 20 years minimum." I felt physically sick. He was asking me to commit federal level medical fraud, risk my job, my license, prison time, everything. I said no. "You're my sister," he said, gripping my wrist. "You're all I've got left. Mom's broke, Dad's gone. It's just us." I left. Didn't even grab my coat, just walked. 2 miles through freezing streets until I ended up at the old playground where we used to hang out after school. Sat on the swings and scrubs, sobbing, thinking about how many times I'd carried that kid on my back, how many nights I covered for him when he came home late. But I also thought about my patients. The little girl with leukemia who let me braid her hair during chemo. The old man who called me an angel after bypass surgery. The kid who told me I was the first person who made him feel safe in a hospital. By morning, I knew what I had to do. I walked back into the hospital and straight to Officer Barnes. I told him everything, every word Jordan said. I gave him the texts, my full statement. I saw Jordan watching through the window from his bed. When I walked back in, he lost it, screaming, "You're dead to me. You're not my sister anymore. Hope you're happy ruining my life." The charges against me were dropped that same week, but Jordan, he got 15 years, distribution, conspiracy. He's in county waiting transfer to state prison. I kept my license, but I couldn't stay at Metro. Too many memories, too many whispers in the hallway. I transferred to a hospital across the state, started over, different floor, different faces, same work. Every now and then, I still think about the kid who used to hand me his last fruit snack at lunch, but I don't regret choosing the life I built over the wreckage he wanted to drag me back into.